I want to see some PPTs with the information whatever given in 10 classes. Okay? I want the best PPT informations collected. So do your best, and tomorrow I want to see, because I don't know who is good at what. So you only know better. So collect all the information, whatever I have told you, and make a good presentation like. So this is how. And to be precise, 36 students have submitted their assignment, but still only 27 is responding in the group. That means 9 are still behaving like more than Dhritarashtra. Who are those 9? I really want to know. I want to see those great personalities who are still sleeping like Kumbhakarna. They are representations of Kumbhakarna and Dhritarashtra and whatnot. All the characters, whatever is there in our scriptures, that means who are lethargic to the core, not even responding, but they have already submitted the book. Who are those people? Still, this is really amazing. And those people need first therapeutic application of yoga. It is true. Our Mandukya Rishi is telling, yes, you have to give therapeutic application of yoga to those people who are still behaving like Dhritarashtra and Kumbhakarna to the core. And मैं जानता हूँ वो लोग कभी नहीं जागेंगे. देखिए, जो really सो रहे हैं ना, one who is really sleeping, we can wake him up. Those who are pretending to be asleep, कभी नहीं जगा सकते जिंदगी में. You cannot wake them up. Those who are pretending to be asleep, वो कभी नहीं आगे बढ़ेंगे. Okay, whatever it is, let us start. So, yesterday we were dealing with the Duryodhana's problem and Duryodhana as the sick person mentally. Before applying treatment, I told Roga Pariksha, Rogi Pariksha. You have to examine the disease. You have to examine the patient first. Here the first patient I told you, Dhritarashtra. Second patient is Duryodhana. And third patient is Arjuna, who has been given most importance here. Because Arjuna is the one who gives or who exhibits all the qualities of recovery. Yes, treatment must be given to those people who are willingly want to take the treatment, not to those people who don't want treatment. And the treatment will not be successful at all. So there must be reciprocation. Yes. Yes, you can sit. No problem. All are welcome. So treatment is possible to only those people who are willingly ready to accept treatment. First, your mindset is important. First, you need to have faith in the doctor. Treatment will start later. First, you should have faith. If you don't have faith, then even the nectar is also not going to work. So, That is where Duryodhana becomes totally blocked mentally. Mentally is totally blocked. No treatment can enter into his body and mind because he is already a closed door, Duryodhana. Before the battle could start, he had already lost the battle. That is why he was speaking to Dronacharya and Bhishmacharya in a very blatant way. That means in a very arrogant way, adamant way, arrogant way. That is very important. That arrogancy and adamancy will block all the treatment also. That is the reason. How Duryodhana was adamant, how Duryodhana was arrogant, it is evident in the first few slokas only. That is why Dronacharya was the first receiver of Duryodhana's adamancy, arrogancy. Not even respecting him as the teacher. Forget about the teachership. At least the basic human quality should be there, no? He was totally adamant towards Dronacharya, saying that you are my part of my state. That's it. You are my praja, I am your raja. You should listen to me. That's it. You may be my teacher. Now in the battlefield you are no more my teacher. That kind of attitude. The opposite of that character of Duryodhana is Arjuna, where he is crying, oh, I have to kill my own people. Guru, Dronacharya, Bhishmacharya, the Pitamaha of both the Kauravas and Pandavas, Kripacharya, our Kulaguru, and all our kith and kins, those who are gathered on both the sides of the army. That is where Arjuna is crying. The exact opposite of character of Arjuna, contradictory character is Duryodhana. That arrogancy and adamancy. So this is where we get to see the differences in who to be treated first. So Duryodhana is a closed door, definitely. His father is also, definitely, because they don't have that attitude of changing only. First you need to have that acceptance. Yes, if you are wrong, you should accept that you are wrong. Yes, what is the big deal in accepting wrong? If you don't have that acceptance, then you cannot take treatment also. That is how Dhritarashtra says, Mamakaha Pandavaschaiva. That is how he is showing his mental block. My people and my brother's children. So my people come first there. That means my children, me and mine. That is what is dominating in our society. Swartha. Swartha means selfishness. Let anything and everything be in my house only. Or any good things. This is Ravana Buddhi. Ravana Buddhi is also like that. Ravana always wanted good things to be in his palace only. जो भी अच्छे चीजें हैं, including females. Yeah, Ravana Buddhi, this is. Those who are beautiful women in the world, they should be in his palace. This kind of attitude only took him to the end. Took him to the disastrous end there. In spite of Mandodari, you know, Ravana's wife being the Pativrata, is it not? Do you think who is Mandodari, Ravana's wife? She is considered as one of the greatest Pativrata, chaste woman. Ahalya, Draupadi, Sita, Tara, Mandodari, Tata, Panchakam, Nasmare, Nityam, Mahabhatakanashanam. Have you heard this sloka? Very important. And I want to correct you here. Everybody chants as Panchakanya. They are not Kanya. Kahan hai Kanya? Ahalya is not a Kanya. Is it not? Draupadi is not also a Kanya. Sita, definitely Rama's wife. Tara is the wife of Wali. Please note it. Tara is the wife of Wali in the Ramayana character. Mandodari is the wife of Ravana. Though Ravana is opposite character, contradictory character, Daitya, Dushta, but the opposite of this character is Mandodari. She is the most Pativrata. He is the most chaste woman. She warned Ravana, don't touch Sita. But he did not listen to Mandodari. So Mandodari is considered as one of the greatest personalities, women personality, to be remembered early morning. Panchakam na smare nityam. बाद में क्या हो गया पंडितों के मुंह में पंचकम ना हो गया पंचकन्या. Without knowing the meaning of that word. Panchakanya means they are not unmarried. Kanya means who is unmarried. But Panchakam na means Purusha. Na means even men. Even men, every day morning when you get up with Karagade Vasate Lakshmi, and then immediately you have to remember these people. Ahalya, Draupadi, Sita, Tara, Mandodari, Tata, Panchakam, Na Smare Nityam. Na means not negative here. You will know the Sanskrita beauty. The letter Na means Purusha also. Na means Purusha. Another one, Na means no. So, there are many meanings. You need to be very careful. But without knowing this beautiful meaning, people made it twisted. Panchakanya, Panchakam na to Panchakanya it became. And even now many people chant it as Panchakanya, Smare Nityam. Arey Kanya kidhar hai? Kanya koi hai hi nahi. There is no Kanya. Knowing the reality is very important. So why I am telling you this is Mandodari is one of the greatest Mahila. She is the Mahapativrata, she is. Mandodari, Ravana's wife. So, with all this character, Duryodhana is exhibiting his total blindness there. More than his father, Duryodhana is adamant. You know, that is why he accepts. Janami dharmam, he says. Janami dharmam. Duryodhana says, I know what is right. But I don't get any motivation to practice that. Janami dharmam, nachame pravrittihi. Nachame pravritti. I don't get motivation to do right only. Janami adharmam. I know what is adharma, what is not good. Nachame nivritti. I don't get out of doing that adharma. I always get motivated to do adharma work. Though I know what is right, I don't get any motivation to do that. Though I know what is not right also, but I don't come out of that, doing from that. I always get the motivation to do wrong only. See, he knows Duryodhana is not an ordinary man. He is a great intelligent man. But still, his buddhi is bhrashta. His buddhi is bhrashta buddhi. There are many intelligent fools in this society. They are intelligent, but they are fools. What is the use of their intelligence? No use. They are highly brilliant. Like great, brilliant people and highly intelligent people with high IQ going into terrorism. What is the use of that? What is the use of their intelligence? What is the use of their brilliance? It is towards the disaster. So like that, there are many intelligent fools. So like that, Duryodhana is also on a mountain. So that is why Duryodhana, though he is a patient, he has become the patient here, but still no treatment is possible for him, Duryodhana. Why? Means there is no doctor in his side only. Those doctors who are there, Dronacharya and Bhishmacharya, but he is not accepting them as a doctor only. He is just taunting them. Both Bhishmacharya and Dronacharya are taunted by Duryodhana continuously up till the 10 shlokas. Aparyaptam tadasmakam balam bhishma virachitam paryaptam tu idam etesham. So you need to go through Bhagavad Gita every day. I am telling you, wherever I am quoting, you need to look into. Paryaptam tu idam etesham. That's why I told you yesterday, this became that, that became this. Everything ulta ulta ho gaya dimag mein. Everything became to be there, here. Here, there ho gaya. So, tat became idam, idam became tat. Because he is near the Kaurava Sainya, but he is telling tat. Tat means, see, how mentally he has gone very far away from the victory. That shows the letter tat. Aparyaptam tat. This is a beautiful psychoanalysis. You don't know. This is the psychology. The perfect psychology is there in this shloka. The 10th shloka, first chapter of Bhagavad Gita is going to give you the complete psychoanalysis of Duryodhana. Tat he is telling. Tat means that. Though he is very near, how can he say to this mobile as that? I cannot say. Is it not? This is always this. But he is telling that to this and this to that. Where Pandava Sainya is very far away, he is telling this. That means in his mind, everything got total confusion. This became that, that became this. Tat asmakam, he says. Balam Bhishma virakshitam, who is protected by Bhishmacharya. Paryaptam, it is sufficient, I feel. To idam, this he says, because it is that. Pandava Sainya, who is protected by Bhima, he says. Actually, Bhima is not the protector. Bhima is not the commander-in-chief. It is the Drishtadyumna. Drishtadyumna, but he forgets his name. Forgetting means what? That means, in his mind, completely Duryodhana's mind is occupied with Bhima and Arjuna. Bhima and Arjuna. The fear psychosis, we call it as in modern psychology. In modern psychology, we use the word fear psychosis. That fear psychosis is bothering Duryodhana there. That is why in his mouth, he is getting the name of the, instead of Drishtadyumna, he is taking the name of the Bhima there. That is why Paryaptam tu idam etesham balam bhima virakshitam. Therefore, what he says to Dronacharya, ayaneshu cha sarveshu yatha bhagam avastitaha. Keep an eye on these people. Who? Bhishmacharya, ayaneshu cha sarveshu. He is an old man, unable to properly stand and sit also. More than 75 years. How can I believe in him? How can he lead the army of 11 of joining Sainya? He doesn't have confidence only on Bhishma. Therefore, keep an eye. He is telling, Duryodhana is telling to Dronacharya, keep an eye on Bhishma. Make him perfectly protected. Otherwise, on the first day only, if we lose Bhishma, then we have to lose the battle on the first day only. But Bhishmacharya was there till the 10th day of the battle. How many days battle happened? 18 days. Please remember. This is the beauty. That is why Duryodhana had no confidence. Ayaneshu sarveshu yatha bhagam avastitaha bhishmameva virakshantu bhavantaha sarvayevahi. You must follow Bhagavad Gita. Wherever I am explaining, you must go to the chapter, read the shloka, and try to understand what is the therapeutical aspect, what I am connecting there. Then only you will understand. You cannot listen like Ramayana Katha, my class. If you just listen tomorrow morning, you will get up and ask, what is the relationship between Rama and Sita, you will ask. That means you cannot listen. You should note it down perfectly. And you should improvise on your notes. Make a good material. Because this is the first time in the history of Yasvyasa. I am telling you, 24 years of the history of Yasvyasa under recognition by UGC, we are adopting this subject as an important core subject in MSc. Never the previous MSc previous students, whether yoga therapy or yoga Vedic therapy, they were not at all fortunate to have this as a subject, study subject. Is it not? You will understand better how important is the weightage of this subject, therapeutic application of yoga in Bhagavad Gita and Yoga Vasishtha. That is how we need to know the thing. Bhagavad Gita is embedded with everything. It is like a mirror to you. You just stand in front of the mirror, it will show you what you are. It is in the same way. That is how we need to perfectly bisect the characters there. Analyze the characters. What is the psychological assessment here in character? That is how I told you, Dhritarashtra as the first character who is psychologically shut door. He cannot be improved at all in life. Those people who behave like Dhritarashtra, even in this class, they can never improve. Take it from me. This is the therapeutical application on those people. On those 9 students who are still sleeping, those who already submitted and took the book also, that means you will never improve in your life. So this is what? So where Duryodhana is totally rejecting Dronacharya and Bhishmacharya mentally. I don't believe you people, because Duryodhana knew very well that inside, now they are physically they are present with me on the Kaurava side, but mentally they are always with the Pandavas. Duryodhana knows this. That is why he is not ready to believe those people. Dronacharya and Bhishmacharya, though they are just in my side, just because they work under me, just because they took the salary, that is how they are supposed to support me only. That is what Duryodhana would be, being supported by Drona and Bhishma. But still, Duryodhana cannot be improved. So therefore, he says to Dronacharya, protect Bhishmacharya first. Bhishma meva virukchantu bhavantas sarvayevahi. So, when listening to all this, Dronacharya already got disturbed mentally. Are, how is it Duryodhana is taunting me and Bhishmacharya like this? Everybody is looking at him only. Are, why he is taunting Dronacharya and Bhishma? And Bhishmacharya could not take it anymore. Now I cannot take anymore. If you speak any one word, then it will be chaotic situation here already. Then immediately Bhishmacharya says, Tasya sanjanayan harsham kuru vruddha pitamaha simhanadam vinadyochai shankam dharmo pratapava. Immediately Duryodhana's way of taunting was immediately stopped by Bhishma. Bhishmacharya took the conch and immediately he blew the conch, stopping Duryodhana abruptly there. You cannot do that. You cannot taunt us like this on the battlefield. And you are doubting the Bhishmacharya's bravery there. Such a great warrior, Bhishmacharya, such an elderly person to be respected. But no respect is being given by Duryodhana. That is how Bhishmacharya stops him immediately. Then he starts blowing the conch. Listening to the blowing of the conch, all of a sudden, abruptly on the battlefield by Bhishma, everybody got shocked of their life. Oh my God, what's happening on the battlefield? Everybody is gathering there, gearing up themselves to fight. Is this the signal to start the Yuddha? Everybody got confused. So what all the Kaurava side people did was, immediately they took whatever was their drum and all the musical equipments, whatever in a Yuddha means, there will be a huge equipments and they are going to beat with the drums and so many other equipments there. Panavanaka Gomukaha Sahasaivabhyahannanta Sashabdastuvulo Bhavatu. This is what different type of equipments what they had. They took immediately Kaurava side and they started beating it haphazardly, listening to the conch of sound of Bhishmacharya. Bhishmacharya's conch sound was like Simhanada, lion roar. You know the value of lion roar? In the forest, when a lion roars, no animal is going to be seen in the vicinity of minimum 2 kilometers radius. They will run away like anything. Because all the animals are scared of lion roar. Is it not? एक बार सिंहनाद हुआ था, हो जाता है ना, सब भाग जाते वहां से. Every animal is going to run away. Because that is the seriousness of lion roaring. So Bhishma's conch sound has been compared by Vedavyasa to the lion roar. Yeah, he lived like a lion. Bhishmacharya lived like a lion, and his blowing the conch is also equal to lion roaring. That is Simhanadam Vinabdyucha Shankam Dadmo Pratavaman. Tataha Shankascha Bheryascha Panavanaka Gomukaha Sahasaiva Vyahanyanta Sashabdastuvulo Bhavatu. Shanka, everyone started lifting their Shanka. Bheryascha Panavanaka Gomukha. Gomukha means that is cow's faced equipment. That which is many types of equipment. Drums, kettle drums, or whatever the drum they had, they started beating haphazardly. It created a very big havoc. It created a very big sound in the space. Sashabdaha tumulo bhavatu. Tumula means what? Anxiety. Tumula means anxiety. That created anxiety in all the people who gathered there. In the Kaurava side, because immediately that was the instant decision of Bhishmacharya to blow the conch. To stop Duryodhana's blabbering, blah 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 blah, he was blabbering in front of Dronacharya. To stop his taunting, Bhishmacharya took this step. Bhishmacharya shut the mouth of Duryodhana like this. You need not speak anything more now. Shut your mouth and stop your blabbering. That was the beautiful way of Bhishmacharya handling the situation. He tried to tasya sanjanayan harsham, to make Duryodhana a little bit happy, because he is going out of the way. He is going out of the way and taunting both Dronacharya, Bhishmacharya, Kripacharya, all people. Those who are considered as stalwarts, they were all intimidated by Duryodhana. And that is how he was brought to halt by Bhishma. When there was a havoc situation everywhere, there was no rhythm in the sound also. It was creating a very big noise actually, pollution. It became a noise pollution there. But opposite of kind of this is Pandava side. when they all blew the conch, drum, everything haphazardly. Now here, Panchajanyam Rishikesho Devadattam Dhananjayaha Omdram Dadmo Mahashankam Bhimakarma Lupodaraha Ananta Vijayam Raja Kunti Putro Yudhishthiraha Nakula Sakadevascha Sughosha Manipushpakau. These shlokas are there which are representing the names of the conch held by Krishna, Bhima, Nakula, Sahadeva, Arjuna. All the Pandavas. Tataha, see, Panchajanyam. Panchajanya is the name of the conch of Krishna. Krishna's name of the conch is Panchajanya. That is why even in our campus Panchajanya is there. Where is Panchajanya? Yeah, that is the area which is called as Panchajanya. Many of you did not know only. Is it not? इसलिए बोलते हैं ना, दीपक के नीचे ही अंधकार होता है. There will be darkness below the lamp only. You are staying here for so many days and you don't know where is Panchajanya. अभी पता चला किसी को, कुछ लोगों को अभी पता चला होगा. Oh, that is called as Panchajanya. That means Panchajanya is the name of the Krishna's conch. Panchajana. What is the background of that? पंचजन नाम का एक राक्षस था. कृष्ण भगवान ने उनको मारा. That is why Panchajanya, his name became Panchajanya. That is, Panchajanya is the name of the conch. That Asura's name was Panchajana. He was killed. That is why he got the conch named as Panchajanyam. Panchajanyam Rishikesha. Who is Rishikesha? See, now I am going to remove all your misconception about it. Many people say that Rishikesh. It is not Rishikesh. The original name of the place is not Rishikesh. Hrishikesh it is. H-R-I it is. Not R-I-S-H-I. Many people, they don't know that the name of the place is not Rishikesh. Many people think that Rishi means sages. Where sages live? Not sages. It is Rishikesha. You go and see the name of the railway station. There also it is written as Rishikesh. Nonsense. That means people who are managing their railway station, they also don't know the original name of the place. So, where does the spirituality arise there? They don't know. Hrishikesha. What do you mean by Hrishikesha? The word Hrishika means Indriyas. Isha means leader. Leader of all the sense organs. Who is? Who is the leader of all the sense organs? Krishna. That is Krishna only. We are not the leaders. We are the slaves. We are Rishika Dasa, not Rishika Isha. Rishika Dasa means slaves. We are the slaves of our own sense organs. इसीलिए जो आंख देखना चाहते हैं उसके पीछे भागते हैं, जो कान सुनना चाहते हैं उसके पीछे भागते हैं. We go behind our sense organs. जो खाना चाहते हैं खाने के पीछे भाग जाते हैं, है ना? All the sense organs we are going behind. That means those sense organs are not in your control. That is why you are the slaves of your own Indriyas. The word Rishikesha means one who is the leader of his Indriyas. That it can be only one. Except Krishna. No one is the leader. All the yogis, they are trying to conquer their Indriyas, but not fully conquered. Still they are slaves. So that is why that place is called as, after Haridwar, this place is also. It is Haridwar. They write it as Hardwar. ये भी एक बेवकूफी है. हरिद्वार आपने जाके देखा रेलवे स्टेशन में? हरिद्वार, HARDWAR. It is not Haridwar, Haridwar. It is Haridwara and Hrishikesha. Both name got changed as Hardwar, Rishikesh. Both are apabhramsha shabda. Wrong words. People don't know only. This is the wrong word. Rishikesha means leader of the sense organs. That can be only Krishna. Not Rishi means sages. Not that word is not at all appropriate there. Though many sages lived there and they are living there, it doesn't mean that it should be Rishikesh. Not Rishikesh. Rishika Isha. Rishika means Indriyas, Isha means leader. Rishikesha. So, Panchajanyam Rishikesho. And Arjuna's conch name is called as Dhananjaya. Dhananjaya's Devadattam Dhananjaya. So you must get Bhagavad Gita book every class, whether small book or big book. And you should keep referring. Whichever the shloka I am going to tell you, don't listen like just like Ramayana Katha. I am telling you, you should look into the shloka where I am. You can bring any small book, Gita Praspura Bhagavad Gita or any Bhagavad Gita book. Unless and until you keep that book in front of you and you go through the slokas, you will never understand the therapeutic application. So that is the reason why you need to follow. Devadattam Dhananjaya. Devadatta is the name of the conch. Devadatta. That means Indra gave this conch to Arjuna once. That is why that conch name is Devadatta. Poundram. Poundra is the name of the conch of Bhima. Bhima Karma, Rukodara. You should know beautifully how Bhima is called as Bhima Karma, Rukodara. Why he is called as Rukodara? What is the meaning of Rukodara? What do you mean by Vruka? The word Vruka means wolf. The animal wolf is called as Vruka. Vrukodara means how the wolf animal, in spite of being the large eater of the food, still you see the waist of the wolf is very slim. It will not become like a pot stomach. No. Wolf is largest eater, highest eater quantity, but still it knows how to maintain the slimness of the stomach. That was the quality of Bhimasena. Even though he was a cart full of food, he only ate. You know Bakasura? Bakasura's story? When they were in Agnatavasa, the story goes, Bhimasena, he was sent. To start that story, I need time. Anyhow, it is getting time, 9:50. Tomorrow I will start with that Bakasura story. How Bhimasena got the name of Rukodara, which is completely cited there in the Bhagavad Gita. Just bring the Bhagavad Gita every day. Okay? Okay. Any doubts?
No, sir.
Everybody is okay?
Yes, sir.
All ICCR students, foreigners, you have to be open. Come and discuss with me if you have any doubts. Don't just keep the doubt with you, because Krishna says, Samshayatma Vinashyati. You will perish if you keep the doubts with you. Okay. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.